thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For anyone new here, my name is Robin, and I am in the middle of a month of decluttering my own home. So I am trying to do easy declutters that don't suck up your entire day. I am posting one every weekday for the month of January, and hopefully getting my house under control. I know a lot of you are in the same boat, and sometimes I am just absolutely lacking the motivation. So these videos help me out, and hopefully they also help you guys out. So in today's video, we are doing our food area in the kitchen. Our kitchen is an absolute disaster. Some of these cupboards are a nightmare for me, but I am pretty happy. I didn't know that these doors came off, so getting those down and not struggling to get the shelves out was so nice.
Different, you got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy.
Now you guys are going to notice if you guys are new here, you are going to notice that I do not have matching anything really in my house. So I just use baskets and bins that I have. I've got some dollar store ones, I've got some IKEA ones, thrifted ones. I've got all sorts of random storage containers in my house. So I'm big on using what I have and not going out and spending a ton of money to organize my house. In a perfect world, if I could go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars at IKEA and the thrift stores and make my house look exactly like I want it, I totally would. But right now, this is just me working with what we have already. If you've never tried one of these Scrub Daddy sponges, I absolutely love this thing. Definitely recommend it if you are a person that washes your dishes with a sponge instead of a towel. We have two of these corner cabinets, and honestly, I think they are the worst. They have such an awkward shape. It is so hard to find good storage for this cupboard. So what I did was I sorted through what I still needed to find places for, kind of grouped them. So I put all the crackers in a bin, and then just kind of the odd sauces and like hot chocolate and peanut butter, and then went through, grouped them so I could kind of have an idea of how much space I needed for things. We did decide we wanted to take all of the noodles and pasta out of that cupboard and put them in the bottom one. There was just so much random noodles. We have tons and tons and tons of noodles. So it just made sense to have them stored in one space because they take up so much room. So that brought us down to this cupboard. So under here is my workout drinks, baking goods, straws, and then extra containers. Apparently it was an absolute mess. So like I said, we're gonna do pastas in the bottom. I left the baking stuff, just rearranged it a little bit. And then I also ended up putting a little bit of backstock in the very back of this cover as well. I don't know how often you guys take everything out and wash out your cupboards, but I was apparently very overdue to do this. It was pretty gross in there, so I'm glad I had the chance to get in and give it a good wipe down. I rearranged this the best I could for now, and then I do go back in and kind of shuffle things around again a little bit at the end. So coming back to this cover again, I took everything out and gave these a good wipe down. These shelves definitely weren't as bad as the one on the bottom, but it's still good to keep them clean when you can get in there. Here again, I just adjusted the shelves a little bit with what I thought made a bit more sense. I'm not sure it was very necessary, but I moved it up a bit anyway. So I put sauces, breads, and then I did end up moving the hot chocolate, and the next one I did cans. So for the cans, I just went like soups, vegetables, beans, and sorted them from there. Nothing too fancy. I mean, they're cans. They always end up disastrous anyway. So when I can get in there, I rearrange them the best I can, but I don't have high hopes for the can shelf. We have this random bin of like treats and snacks for the kids. So I decided it was time to go through, divide. I put chips in a bin, and then I did like candies and treats in one, and then one for the girls like granola bars. Like I said, this corner cabinet was a huge struggle for me. It would probably be a good place to put in like a Lazy Susan if you had something you could store on that. I was using it for like granola bars and stuff, so I didn't see a Lazy Susan working well in this space for what I needed it for. But if you have a cabinet like that, that might be a good suggestion to try in yours. I, however, could not think of a good way to set this up. I'm not sure it's going to stay exactly like this because it is a bit of a pain. So if you guys have suggestions on something you would do a little different here, I did go back and make sure that the baskets could easily be taken in and out of the shelves. So for now, hopefully it works, but we will see as we keep using it. And of course, something behind here, a thing of candy canes fell over, so I could not get it back in properly. So I did decide to take out the hot chocolates, put them where the coffee and teas are on the other side of the kitchen, and then store like the open cereals that were almost done. If you've been here before, I don't think you're going to be surprised that this happened. And then of course he made me some toast while I was waiting because he's got to feed me all the time. If you are new here, this is Dave and he pops into the videos quite frequently, it would appear now. Next thing I wanted to put in here was that I did use an old oatmeal box for our instant noodles. They fit in there really well, and honestly, why not? I didn't have anything else to use. So let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video, what you got decluttered today, and make sure you are subscribing down below. I will see you guys all tomorrow.